All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Marina Iron Lady Morose. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Jessica Pantoja.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here's Jessica Andrade in another big spot. She has had so many shining moments in the UFC, has been a champion before, has been a workhorse for the promoter, stepping up on short notice in 3 different divisions, I might add. You can tell I got a healthy amount of respect for Jessica Andrade. And she talked this week about this matchup. She believes it's going to be a kickboxing match. She believes her striking is going to rule the day, and we'll see if that is indeed how the fight plays out. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head.
Beautiful kick lands. It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Takedown defense holds up.
Fight behind a nice jab.
Straight right hand, but she misses. Push kick there to the body.
Another big body kick lands.
Wow, vicious uppercut. Takedown defense holds up. Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
And she caught the kick. Oh! Kick upstairs from Morose. Well, you saw us reference that reach advantage off the top, and she certainly made good use of it there in landing that punch. Andrade gets hit with a kick. And there's another takedown attempt. 2 minutes have ripped off the round 1 clock. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Nice job by her there to block those shots. When you first go to a boxing class, the first thing they say is glue your guard to your face. Her guard's high tonight.
Her guard's high, and she keeps the elbow down. She does a great job of blocking the top and down low.
Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was. And she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
Southpaw stance to orthodox now. Two minutes to go.
Nice body shot.
All right, so again, she shoots for another takedown here, and once again, the takedown defense holds up.
Great job by this young lady defending takedown. She was aware of what she was going to see in the fight, and she was very well prepared.
Andrade gets connected on and fiercely there by that overhand.
She gets in very close and gets to the single collar title.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Well, she has really come out guns blazing here to start this fight. A lot of shots to the body, to the head, and really the aggression, I think, that the matchmakers and UFC President Dana White want to see. She is a woman on a mission here tonight. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, her reactions are really starting to change now as her opponent continues to pepper the body.
They're big. You can see that she's almost panicking. She doesn't want to get hit anymore. You can see the damage that she has taken to the body, so she's overcompensating for trying to defend herself. She better slow down and try to change the way that this fight's playing out. She gets to her spot, the tie clinch, and then she starts to let the knees fly. Look at the turnover in that kick.
Oh, nice straight there by Marina Moroz. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Nice.
Andrade is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. I want you to set those kicks up a little bit better with your...
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. You knew she came in with the book on her as a kicker, and her opponent did nothing to adjust.
Her opponent didn't check one kick, so why would she not continue down that path? Why would she not continue to throw her hands just to set up those beautiful, nasty kicks? And she is landing them with full force every time she throws it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and shout out to the Diaz brothers and everybody watching in the 209, because it looked like the Diaz sister there in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy on the feet.
She took that same type of approach. I will set a pace that you are not able to keep up with. I will put my hands on you over and over again. I'm not going to hit you hard every time, but I'm going to keep touching you until eventually you're going to melt in front of me.
All right, so here we go. Andrade's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she won.
Oh, my goodness, you're again.
Oh, a big left hand. Oh, huge right hand. Oh, another ground strike gets through. Andrade's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Forward.
Double leg takedown lands.
That was nice.
Moroz is back in full guard.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done.
Stay tight.
All right, side control for her now, and you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponent on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me your back.
Well, she has had no answers for her on the feet, and there's another land. And more swelling there on the face.
More swelling on the face. And John, it's getting worse. And now it's getting pretty evident that if she does not change something, she's going to find herself in a really difficult situation going forward.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Moroz. Well, she's not slowing down. She has already landed a ton of significant strikes, and you got to think her coaches are going to be absolutely thrilled with this effort tonight.
They're going to be fired up. They have to be so excited to watch.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Oh! Big uppercut. Takedown defense is there. Well, you could argue this is as good as she has looked on the feet, and she continues to target that facial region. A lot of swelling now.
I'm one of those guys that will make an overstatement. I will talk about how great they look. I don't know, and I truly mean, I don't know if she's ever looked better.
Yeah.
She looks like an absolute savage out there tonight, and the work that she has done on her opponent's face shows that.
Yeah, her opponent getting less recognizable by the minute. Under a minute to go. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. All right, so the narrative remains the same. She is just wearing it upstairs. She has absorbed so much damage and might be a strike or two away from breaking a bone.
Yeah, it looks like something's very wrong with her face. She has been beat up. She has taken way too many shots up top. She did not move her head and not...
Oh, big knee! So she holds on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. 15 seconds. Rose to the body. Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here. Andrade is in half guard.
Oh, good defense, yes.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it. The big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and as she sat down on that strike, that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round. All right, next round is underway here after one of the better 5-minute sequences in recent UFC history. Crazy action in that previous round.
Hats off to both of these 2 young ladies. They both fought a tremendous round.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all. Nice. Nicely done. Whiffs on the uppercut there. Lands the kick to the body there. Well, she ain't cocky, but she is confident, and why not? Big knockdown in the previous round. She appears to have the striking advantage.
She's doing everything right. That's what led her to getting that knockdown to finish the earlier round.
Oh, once again, the Jessica Andrade power being heard from tonight.
On both sides. I mean, it's just those hooks. She throws them. Boom, boom. She goes forward. Big looping shots coming from the outside by Jessica Andrade. And the moment you got to get your hands up, she will pick you up and slam you on the top of your head.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now.
Oh, she hurt her with the right hand. There it is again. Look at that.
Back to the feet now. Now goes to the uppercut. Oh, beautiful scramble by her there to avoid the takedown and get this fight back to the feet. Well, masterful job by her defensively yet again. You're not winning all the time when you're playing defense, but a nice job to raise the hands there.
She keeps her hands up, keeps her chin down so her opponent is not getting through with any of her head strikes. Oh!
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Oh, nice. She's targeting that cut and doing a great job of getting to it with those nasty ground and pound strikes.
In full guard now, DC, and I know when you're in this position, you're looking to pass the half guard pretty quickly.
Oh, absolutely. Trying to get the half guard so I can start to get off ground and pound. This is exactly what she needs to do. Not only does it get you to a position to get off ground and pound, it also takes a lot of the things. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, big diving punch to the head. working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Marina Moroz. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Moroz gets back up. Under 2 minutes in our third and final round. Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Well, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go to the judges.
Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also...
Wow! In a ton of trouble right now.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Andrade is blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose.
She's fatigued.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Oh, man, good stick to the body.
All right, so a lot of swelling on her now. The referee is monitoring things. Oh! And there it is!
Oh, my goodness!
That is as clean a knockout as you will ever see, and certainly the signature win of her career today.
You don't get many like this. She said that she was going to knock her opponent out, and that is exactly what she did. What a performance.
Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 59 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Marina Iron Lady Moroz.
Well, you see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her in her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would happen, but when it does, I mean, it's joy. It's joy like nothing you've ever felt before. You don't expect it.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kai! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dagir Ulanbekov!
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, it must be a big night if the UFC has descended upon Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us from Honda Center here tonight. We have had so many big championship nights in this building. I remember UFC 214, 3 title fights on the line. A lot to be contested here tonight.
When the UFC goes to Anaheim, they make sure they bring big fight cards, 3 title fights at UFC 214. What history are you going to make tonight in this arena where so many titles have changed hands?
Early round 1 action here, and just like that, he gets him to the ground. Feels like a pretty significant moment here early, champ.
I mean, it's no secret what this guy wants to do. This guy wants to take you down, and he wants to grind you out. He got the takedown early. Let's see how long he can control this position and what amount of damage can he inflict on his opponent. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. This is a terrible position. Using a lot of good movement. Oh, big elbow. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Big ground and pound.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Stay in tight, grab the head.
Massive shot from the top.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Nice guillotine attempt here. That guillotine is very tight.
Ooh, it is tight now. Oh, he bails on the submission now. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on. Oh, that's a nice strike. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking. The high kick lands.
Oh, and he caught the kick.
Trading healing. Oh, man! He's giving him so many different things right now.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let it off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Oh, nice jab by Ulanbek.
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, right here.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight, huh?
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. And he caught the kick. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding the shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. And he connects there. Huge block there.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Big punch to the body.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. And mixing it up beautifully.
Oh, great entry. Nice transition.
All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Just misses there with the left. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Both fighters throwing heat now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some separation. Well, he's got a pretty good sidekick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it creates space and allows him to get back to where he's coming. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
What a great job using the offhand to dictate the pace of the fight.
Lands a nice jab there. Able to work it into a takedown there. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Ulan-Bekov. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Ulan-Bekov's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground. He can fight in the stand-up. But he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Ulan-Bekov's eye now closing up. Nice combination there. And the pressure just never stops coming. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. Seconds in the round. Ulan-Bekov's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
Oh, he passes to half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Bleeding from his cheek now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
Third round underway. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Quick jab. Bekov going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Takedown defense holds up. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Man, it doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Takedown defense holds up.
He lands a big knee to the body. His cardio is great right now. He still seems fresh. Seems like he can fight 2 more rounds if he needs to. He lands a solid punch there. Nice block.
Oh, flying knee to the dome piece. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setup for the takedown.
Big shot on the feet.
Oh, my goodness.
Bekov's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Gets back to his feet.
Oh, nice level change. He passes the half.
Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. You got to raise that guard.
You got to get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you got to forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep the elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face. Because every time, you're going to just get more and more swollen.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head.
Oh, he's in the clinch again.
Immediately gets the underhook. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. We approach the 1 minute mark here in our third and final round. Circling to his right.
Oh, nice.
Useful hook there. Oh, single collar tie here. Takedown defense is there. 30 seconds now to go in the fight. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Bekov's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside position, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kai!
All right, Buff, thank you very much. Yeah, no surprise as the judges' scorecards are rendered there. No singlets in this environment tonight. This is mixed martial arts, and ultimately the wrestler didn't have enough tools.
I mean, can we wear them? I mean,
you wear whatever you want.
Can we stick them in singlets from now on? But yeah, it ain't a wrestling match, and it showed tonight. You got to have all the skills, and the well-rounded fighter was dominant in this fight.
I don't think my body would look very good in a singlet, incidentally. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Carolina Kovalkiewicz. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Yasmin Lucinda.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. We are inside Honda Center where women were ushered into the UFC in this very building back in 2013.
In this very building, you understood how big a star Ronda Rousey was, because this place was as loud as it's ever been. Can you get the crowd on their feet tonight, as Ronda Rousey did way back when she defended her title?
When Ronda Rousey made that walk at UFC 157, truly a sports moment where most people remember exactly where they were.
You will never forget the moment you saw Ronda hit the curtain in Anaheim.
Counter left. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Patented front kick there by Carolina Kovalkiewicz. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, full-on brawl. I mean, give us an ooh-wee or something, man.
I mean, ooh-wee. These 2 young ladies are really going after it.
Beautiful straight punch there by Kovalkiewicz. Oh, roundhouse kick. Superman punch lands.
She lands on top with a great combo.
So 28 total strikes have now landed for Carolina Kovalkiewicz. She's got that single collar in the clinch now. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Keep moving. Just over 3 minutes now to go. She's got a quick jab. There it is. Great vision, great defensive instincts by her there as she continues to block the majority of these shots coming her way.
Her hands are always where they're supposed to be.
Hook to the head lands flush there by Kovalkiewicz. Oh, she caught the kick. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, huge Superman punch. Try to establish that jab. Oh! Kovalevic's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up.
She's got the single collar tie.
Oh, big head kick there. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, Superman punch.
Now she touches her with the left hand.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Oh, heavy kick to the head by her there.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
And she connects there. Blood dripping now from the lip. Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively.
Kovalevich gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Good connection by her with the jab.
She lands a nice leg kick here.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one.
Ooh, big shot lands.
30 seconds to go in the round. Ooh, Superman punch lands. 20 seconds to go in round one.
Oh, nice body shot.
That opened up a cut. Oh, she leapt at her and lands the diving punch to the head. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. Not a great one for her. You see, she sustained that cut on her lip. So now the cut man will earn his money. He gets in there quickly. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from becoming too much of a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. She didn't force the finish after getting that knockdown with the head kick, but was very close to getting the job done there for good in that round.
She's so patient. She's never going to overextend herself. She's never going to rush. She's never going to force anything. She will always stay exactly in her pocket. She will stay exactly in her rhythm. She believes that eventually the finish will come.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round? She lands a beautiful punch there.
All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to...
Oh! Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find it close. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
Kovalievich's eye is closing up.
Nice shot, lands downstairs. Oh.
Beautiful diving strike lands.
You have to fight back.
Oh, big shots landed by her now. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, trip off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, huge right hand. Big right hand there. Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there, trying to end her opponent's night.
All right, so another nice sequence for her there. You've talked a lot about her fight IQ, but this is pretty simple, right? You batter your opponent upstairs, stay with it.
She did it early. She was able to get to her spots, land the shots that she wanted to land. Her opponent did nothing to change it, and now she finds herself in a comfortable position where she has to just keep targeting the face that is so swollen right now.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, another one.
Back to the feet.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh.
All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you got to think this is going to lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Yasmin Lucindo.
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV. It'll be on the news. It'll be available everywhere she turns for the next few weeks, and this is a massive moment for her.
our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jack the Joker Hermansson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Joe Body Bag Pantoja.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here. Jack Hermansson was unabashed in our fighter meeting about his grappling advantages in this particular matchup. He felt like he could win a kickboxing match if need be, but he said, I'm going to go for the takedown early and use my submission skills as long as this fight goes. On any given Saturday night, Jack Hermansson looks like he can put away any middleweight, and he has all but guaranteed that that'll be the outcome here tonight. Beautiful shot to the leg. Oh, leg kicks. Stats in that department starting to pile up. All right, so a big early land by the boxer. He put a lot of steam on that one as he's able to get that hook home decent.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, it's tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. He pinned his arm. He's got him in a crucifix.
Making all these shots count. Side control now. Hermansson's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
Changing the position.
Hermansson's got him in a crucifix now. Gonna go to work from the top.
Heavy on top and work those elbows.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Hermansson's in half guard now. Oh, big shots from the top. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Lands a big elbow there. Side control.
Great submission defense.
Hermansson's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Good work from the top here by Hermansson. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Work him with the elbow.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
That was a slick transition.
Hermansson's back to the side control now.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Hermansson's right back to the full mount here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Hermanson. All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
15 seconds to go. Nice. Nicely done. 5 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Great punch.
Oh, he tagged him with the jab on the counter.
Oh, nice elbow.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Connects now with the 1-2.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Hermanson's back in half guard. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Hermanson's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
Full side control now.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, he's trying to buff the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be, right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way
to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target. Guillotine jump.
Oh, great submission defense. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Big elbow there, lands. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Big ground and pound.
Right back.
Strong reversal there.
And he is back up to his feet.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, the cut on that cheek is only getting worse. His face is a mess. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one.
He's cut. Give him the elbow.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Big punch lands through the middle.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Oh, nice hook.
Man, that cut is just getting worse by the minute. Rated R tonight. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Just misses with the straight right. Front kick to the body by Hermanson.
Go after the cuts. End this fight. End it.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. And another strike block there, so a good job keeping.
Oh!
Quick entry to get in on a single.
That was a great single.
Oh!
Oh, takes it for a ride. What a fantastic takedown. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Hermanson's in half guard.
Stay busy on the ground, Kobe. Stay busy.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Relentless pressure from the top by Hermanson. Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward. Hermanson's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of...
Oh, he hurt again!
Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body.
Oh, he hurt again.
Oh, this one could be over soon.
Oh, nice takedown, yep.
Oh, he is masked in blood. I think I can actually pick out his blood type from here. Where's the doctor? Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. get one free, and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
Back mount now. Lands the ground and pound strike.
You gotta fight back.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Hermansson's back in side control.
He let him step over to the crucifix.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Hermansson's got his back yet again.
He flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the end.
Nicely done.
Nice defense.
Fight back. Fight back.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Hermansson. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do
submission attempts in bunches, another one here.
That guillotine is tight.
There's the tap!
Oh, my goodness!
What a fight!
Oh, my Lord!
What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission, and he squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Jack the Joker Hermansson.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joanne Jojo Ward. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, King Casey O'Neal.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, perhaps this will be the night that Joanne Wood secures her first UFC title fight. She actually was in line to fight Valentina Shevchenko back at UFC 250 in 2020. Valentina had to pull out. And it's been a rocky road since for Joanne Wood, but she has refocused, took the second half of 2022 off, and she is ready to make a major statement in a big spot tonight.
She's got power in both hands. Great combination.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Oh, big left hook there. Oh! Just missed with the left there. Oh, combination striking at its best.
Great timing on that double leg.
O'Neal's pass is denied. Oh, crowd pops as she reverses position. Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet.
Caught that kick there.
So 1 minute into the fight, and look at these two warriors just going at it. She better be careful, though. You got to think gas tank might become an issue at some point.
The gas tank will become an issue if you fight so reckless. You cannot be this reckless in a fight inside the octagon.
Nice job to land the kick to the body there by Wood. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. 1-2 there by Casey O'Neal. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Oh, high kick.
Back and forth we go. That leg kick lands.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
And the switch kick now lands. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets longer.
That kick blocked by Wood.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, big elbow. 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having would not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it. Nice body shot.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, she seems to be moving okay, but her calf is starting to show some real damage.
But you can tell every time she gets hit in that spot, you see a big reaction. She's got to do something different.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Circling towards the left side now.
That is a damaging kick that lands.
Well, a bloody mess it is not, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It just keeps advancing because she keeps getting hit in the same spot. She has got to move her head.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Big takedown.
Oh, nice job to land the front kick there by O'Neal. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Well, there it is. She attacks the body yet again. She hinted that this was going to be a big part of the game plan, and certainly appears to be so.
During her film study, she saw some weaknesses there. She saw an inability to defend those body shots. She has taken full advantage of it.
In the half guard.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Wood. Oh, this is not good. That left eye starting to close up. O'Neal gets back up again. Final seconds of round one. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so she does survive to see the next round, but as we show you some replays, DC, nobody's going to be kissing her on the cheek anytime soon.
No, it's a nasty cut on the cheek. She got hit with some big shots, and they really have taken an effect on her.
Look at the cut on the cheek, and it was that shot right there that opened up the cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round as our next round gets underway. Some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Oh, a nice straight there by Casey O'Neill.
Big double leg, level change.
O'Neill's pass attempt denied. Oh, beautiful job by her there to reverse the position on the ground. Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. O'Neill's in full guard. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle. Man. She's getting up, yep. Oh, my goodness. Oh, nice right hand. That leg kick hurt.
Still plenty of time to go here, round two. Wood's cut is just nasty, right on the cheek. Location obviously could be worse. No blood trickling down into her eye, but...
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
All right, so the referee is going to intervene here, yeah, and it was only a matter of time before he called in the doctor to check on her cut. She's leaking pretty good, DC.
She's bleeding a lot. You can see that she's having trouble operating with all the blood. I want to see what this doctor decides.
Well, it looks as though the fight is going to continue. The fans like that. Perhaps she's got to really go for it now.
She's got to really go for it. She's going to have to empty the chamber here. She's going to have to empty the gas tank trying to finish this fight.
All right, so coming into the fight, a lot of people talked about her toughness. She's going to have to lean on it here. Despite the injury, the fight will go on.
Well, she always says she's one of the toughest fighters you'll ever meet. She's going to have an opportunity to prove that now, because this cut is bad, but she can fight through it. She's got to be protective of it. She cannot just go out there. Oh, another one.
Well, another miss there. She just hasn't managed her gas tank very well here tonight. She hasn't been efficient with her strikes, and as such, when she is missing, it's very taxing. Not a good look here.
Oh, she's cut.
Well, we've had a lot of bloody encounters in the octagon, and this one is right up there. She is really leaking out of that eye area.
Yeah, she's leaking out of the eye area. She needed to do something different defensively. She didn't, and now she finds herself very beat up.
O'Neill's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Pretty good connection by her there on the knee, and I don't care where you are getting kneed. It doesn't feel good, and I'd imagine you don't want to take too much.
She thought they'd be available, and she was exactly right.
Well, she is clearly dominating and winning this fight, largely with her striking. The book on her coming in was that she's a monster in the gym. Hadn't really put it all together in the octagon until tonight.
All of her coaches talked about how special she was. And when it finally clicks, everyone's going to be impressed. Tonight, everything clicked, and you can see now that she has the ability to go real far in MMA.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. So what's the saying? Live to fight another day? Because she could certainly subscribe to that theory right now. She's a bloody mess.
Yes, she's a bloody mess. That cut has gotten to a point now where we could call it critical. Somebody needs to save her from herself in this position.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. What an absolute war on it. All right, so at this point, the ringside position would be well within his right to stop the fight as the referee calls for him once again.
We get it. Toughness on full display, but this damage is too much. You got to stop the fight.
Yeah, the doctor just stopped the fight. He doesn't care about your feelings. He doesn't care about the boos from the fans. He cares about the fighter. Too much blood to continue.
Yeah, too much blood to continue. He cares about the fighter's health, and this was the right call.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, King Casey.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, John Lord Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sean the Sniper Woodson!
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we are, Honda Center in Anaheim, California, and when you come to certain markets, you better bring it, right? We got Disneyland around the corner. The UFC knows when they come to town in Anaheim that they better bring the stars. They have certainly done that tonight.
They've done that time and time again. Some of the title fights in this arena, Velasquez versus Lesnar, Cormier versus Jones, Woodley versus Maia, Cyborg winning championship, Dos Santos versus Velasquez. So many people have come to this arena as champion and lost those titles. What history will you make tonight?
Oh, not sure if that opened up a cut, but a hard elbow in tight and it lands.
You got to worry about the takedowns. You got to worry about so many things when you're fighting this balanced fighter that when he starts to throw elbows in tight, you are never expecting it. And that one landed nice.
Straight right is there. Frantic pace early on to this one. Just out of range with the straight left hand. Trying to kick the leg out.
Oh, nice.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice counter shot there. Well, missed on that one. Gets to the single collar tie now. He's able to slip the left there.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down. What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head, be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Big shot to the head.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Clips him with the right hand there. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC. Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one.
What a beautiful body kick. Oh!
Oh, he might be out.
Oh! Oh!
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
There's his jab. Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that weapon. Blood dripping now from the lip. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round. Very useful here towards the tail end of the frame. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Really good job by the fighter to land that kick. 20 seconds to go in round one. Oh! Final seconds of round one. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. What a fight so far. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
All right, round two. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Oh, no pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there.
Another nice combination to the head.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook.
That is, oh, man, this dude is good.
Oh! Feels like the beginning of the end.
Oh, nice body shot. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
He blocks the shot.
Oh! He hurt him again. Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Nice, good pressure. Keep going with that.
Oh, that jab alerted his opponent. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did.
Oh!
Oh!
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, is he
Hurt him again.
Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. And now he's got the back.
I need you to take the back position now.
Beautiful transition. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him. You see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Oh, he hurt him again.
So the blood really started. Oh!
He's hurt.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if you're gassed. Oh, damaging knee to the head.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. All right, so we're starting to see some swell. Oh! Oh, this could be over soon. Oh, elbows up top.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Pretty good elbow there from the bottom as he continues to stay active off of his back. Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
Go home and admire your work. It doesn't take him. He got hurt again. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man, that cut on his lip is not getting any better. The mouth. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Let's go. Get to his back now.
You need to fight back. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop it.
Final seconds here.
Right down.
Oh, looks as though that right eye might be starting to shut. Yes, it is.
Good round.
All right, well, good news, bad news here. Good news, round is over. Bad news, the cut on his lip, as nasty as we've ever seen in the UFC. Really, really bad. And you got to think at some point the doctor's going to get called in. If it's any worse than it is now, this fight is going to be stopped. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet. Oh! Oh, this could do it.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Straight right, he misses. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
That'll do it. Oh, my God.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
We go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 25 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Sean the Sniper Woodson.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also most times walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian the Butcher Pantoja!
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Well, he spent more than 10 years on the roster. Few fighters have as big a fan base as Nate Diaz. You hear the crowd popping. You know they want the Stockton slap tonight. We'll see if Nate Diaz will go to it tonight. One thing is for certain, the man is not afraid to do so if an opportunity presents itself. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Diaz getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
Yeah, he's in half guard here. Getting them out here.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Nice.
Diaz trying to scramble back to his feet. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. Side kick. Nice crack there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Back to the jab now, no good. Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look at those numbers, bottom of your screen. That has been the most significant stat in this fight. The body strikes landed for this young man, working here towards the best performance of his UFC career. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Keep working for that.
Now they separate.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Nice jab.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches. Game of inches right there. Oh, wow. It was a good night if that landed. Back in the clinch, look for him to hang on his opponent's head and try to wear at his gas tank.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Lands a switch knee.
Oh, uppercut to the dome. Well, Nate Diaz has certainly found the range here early, DC. This is a fighter close to my heart, close to my left forearm. 209, representing well here tonight. So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round. Big power shot there.
More strikes to the head.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Yeah, left hook found its target.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle. That was nice.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Diaz. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
In the half guard.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Rear naked choke.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Making all these shots count.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Round 2 is next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition. Oh, tags him with the overhand. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Takedown defense holds up. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and oh, big knee!
He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move. Nice.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Diaz. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Takedown defense holds up. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Oh, massive knee to the head. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. Beautiful defensive skills on display.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing check.
Going for the arm here. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Let's go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
The armbar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Oh, good elbow there.
Diaz is back in full guard now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every...
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, right hand. There you go.
Now he pulls guard right into a triangle here, DC.
I mean, he pulled guard, and he's now attempting a triangle choke, which is absolutely insane.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward.
Defense looks awesome, but he's winning on the judges' scorecards. You have to take that advantage away this time.
All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go. Third and final round. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard, and you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. He passes to half guard.
Oh, he connects there. Diaz's eye is closing up. Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet. Diaz gets caught by the straight punch.
Another big shot to the head. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups, too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Really anybody's fight here over the final 5 minutes. He's having his way with him here, trying to set up a choke here. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
All right, here one more time, the veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Nate Diaz.
All right, so Nate Diaz adding to his legend in a big way here tonight and really showing you, DC, that he can still compete and beat the very best fighters in this division.
Every time he steps into the octagon, he's very prepared to get the job done tonight. He did exactly that. Phenomenal boxing, high pace and pressure. Great win for Nate.
Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Manel Starboy Kapp. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, no shortage of UFC history has been made inside these walls. Good to have you with us from Honda Center tonight here in Anaheim, California. So many big UFC live events in this venue, DC.
It's a great arena. It's a beautiful arena, but one that I would gladly never step foot in again. I may be the only guy to lose 2 UFC championships in this pit of hell that is called the Honda Center. No, fantastic arena. Just does not work for me.
Oh, high-level stuff there as he blocks the strike and counters with a jab. Circling to his right. Beautiful. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. All right, so we'll see if Brandon Moreno can get off to a good start tonight. He is a 5-tool player, but the jab would appear to be his weapon of choice here in the early going.
And honestly, John, he's developed it even further as he has gone to Missouri to train. The guy is getting better. He does a good job of finding his range. He shortened his stance a little bit, so he's not so much in a boxing stance, but he is using that to defend leg kicks more effectively, but also still have the ability to go find that jab.
Oh! Big left hand lands upstairs.
Great job blocking that one.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Wow, what a head kick. Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
John, with every shot, these guys are trying to end the fight. What a start. Beautiful job getting those hands up. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
2 minutes have expired in our opening round. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Oh, he slipped well there to avoid the left hand coming back. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, and making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Moreno's cut above the eye. Oh, the high kick lands.
Another head kick lands. Nice punch to the head.
Manel Kape's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you. That one snuck in. Nice strike. Oh, nice counter, yes.
Left hook counter. Trying the flying knee there. Kape's now cut above the eye from that strike.